yo, good to see y'all. I'm gonna jump on some seller calls, had some Facebook leads come in. There's only like 8. Something I've noticed with Facebook leads is you got to hound the hell out of them. Also, I have the auto-populate form thing going, so a lot of people are like, I didn't fill out the form, maybe like 30%, but the leads that come through that do answer are fire. So I have not wanted to touch either one of these campaigns. So that being said, let's freaking do it. So Facebook leads, initial calls, I'm using my CRM investor plug. Built this for me. If you want some more info, hit me up. This is what I use. The way my pipeline's set up, if you haven't watched these lives before, I have dead leads, initial calls, warm leads, follow-up, long-term follow-up, contract sent, contract signed, contract lost, left to right. Let's roll. Mind you, I don't have the address of this lead. Because they fill out the form that they want to sell. That's it. Facebook doesn't let me ask for address. If you know how, let me know, but I've tried.
Please leave your message for...
We double dial it, so I don't know where they're from unless I look at their area code and assume. How was y'all's Thanksgiving, by the way? Hope y'all had a good one. Hopefully y'all could hear this too. Let me know. This lead is going into follow-up. I have 61 leads in follow-up. That's freaking nuts. I figured why waste it? I got some new leads popping in. Might as well do them with y'all. I broke down my wholetailing process. A group called Wholetails that I made. It is a paid group. But if you want the replay on how I break down those deals, let me know. Wait till you see how fire these leads are. If any of them answer. As soon as I move them over to my follow-up, it sends them a text message automatically. I got tired of typing it in there. Excuse me. Hey, is this Buffy?
Hey.
Hey, this is Travis. You filled out a form on my site to sell your property.
Yes.
What's the address?
3411 Colorado Ave, Kenner, Louisiana, 70065.
How much you want for it?
At least about 80.
Okay, you mind telling me a little bit about what you got going on with it?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 750 square feet. Its roof is 3 years old, but it's about to get a new one for solar panels. They're in the process of getting a permit for solar panels. Basically, it's just a single-story home, family home.
Okay, and have you already bought the solar panels?
It was a government thing. They're already done the measurements, and we signed the contract and everything. We're just waiting for them to get the permits to start putting them up. They're saying sometime by the end of this month, by the end of December, they think.
Okay, if I bought the property, would it come with the monthly payments for solar panels?
Yeah, and it'd be $8 a month for and it's just the maintenance panel. The maintenance, it's not to pay for installation or anything like that, or the panels itself. It's just to pay for them to do the upkeep of the panel, of the solar panel. It's $8 a month for the first 8 months and $65 a month after that, and it goes up $1 a year.
That's pretty cheap.
It's done by oxygen.
Oh, okay. So what about the home? What kind of shape's the home in?
It's in fair condition, but to be realistic, the wiring is good, the plumbing's good, the electrical's good, the gas lines are good, because that's all 20 years old. The roof is 3 years old from Hurricane Ida. Everything else, sheet and all of that, it's got to go.
Okay, what's wrong with the sheetrock?
It's 20 years old. It's dirty. I mean, it's 20 years old. Right now, from Hurricane Ida, I got a hole in my ceiling. My husband's disabled. I'm disabled. I just had knee surgery. My son's disabled, and we live off of Social Security. We can't afford somebody to put sheetrock on the roof, on the ceiling. It's just the sheetrock. It's not the roof. The roof is sloppy.
Oh, I see. Just the ceiling sheetrock because it leaked at some time or another.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what are you talking? I couldn't understand the wall sheetrock being dirty, but you're saying the ceiling because it leaked, but y'all got a new roof.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hurricane Ida came in and took some shingles off, and it leaked. And it caused the ceiling to fall.
Oh my goodness.
And we just haven't been able to hire somebody to put it up.
Okay. Was there any kind of like weird smells, like mold damage or anything that you know?
No, I make sure that I make well aware sure that I can't be around mold or anything like that. The biggest thing that you would have to buy is like the kitchen appliances because they're 20 years old.
Okay.
It just has to be replaced. The AC unit, the central AC unit is also 20 years old and it's broken. We had to put in a window unit to cool the house. So the AC unit has to be replaced.
And where'd you get the 85,000 number at that you're wanting?
The house across the street from me, I know on Zillow it says my house is listed for 126.6. I haven't checked it in a few days, so I don't know if it's changed. But the house directly across the street from me was in worse condition. I don't know how much our best friends got when they sold their house as is. And their house was sold as is, as a blank slate. It needed wiring, plumbing, water lines, everything, and more. I don't know how much they sold it as, but when they flipped it and remodeled it, they sold it for $100,000.
Okay, yeah.
I have a $300,000 home next door to me. I have one across the street from me. I think the house on the other side of me was appraised on for I think 160, 170 itself. It's a $200,000 home about 4 houses down from me.
Connecticut Avenue?
No, Colorado.
Okay, yeah. So I see one on Colorado that sold for 175. Your one right next door that you're talking about. Online,
Across the street.
okay, yeah, across the street. Sorry.
The greenhouse across the street.
Okay, I see that. Online, it says it took them 150 days to sell it, so I think they had it priced take half a year to sell at 175. They also put that it's a 2021 build, but it looks like they're around the same year as yours. It's not a new build, is it?
It's not a new build, no.
It's just redone.
It's just redone on the inside. It was down to the studs.
Yeah.
And it had been down to the studs since Katrina.
Okay. So I see another one, 3501 Colorado. They sold it for 109. Let me see what that one looks
We're
like.
on the other side. We're in the 3400 block.
Oh yeah, no, I see that. I just like to see what else is selling. Okay, they're that White House on the corner. It just really helps me to.
There's a lot of $300,000 homes being put up in this neighborhood.
Yeah, on Connecticut
It's like
Avenue.
mine looks sickly.
I see
Mine looks
that.
like it's on death's door
That's
compared
what I'm
to everybody else's, but when you're on disability, you can't do what you want to do.
Yeah, for sure. And y'all are living in the home right now, right?
Yeah,
Okay. How much do you owe on the property still?
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. No taxes, no nothing.
If I were to be able to close on this, would y'all have another place to go?
Not until we get some money out of it so we can move.
So you'd need to lease it back for a month or so too.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I can close on your timeline. I can cover all the closing costs. I'm not going to be in the 80s. I'm going to be in the mid 50s, but I will cover all the closing costs.
In the mid 50s?
Yes.
No, I can't. There's no way I could go that low. There is no way I could go that low. That wouldn't even cover us for a rent for a year in apartment.
As far as renting?
Yeah, because we're not buying another house. We can't afford to keep this one up. So, we would have to go to apartment living at $1,600 a month for a 2-bedroom house apartment.
Let me run through my numbers with you and let me know where I'm off. Because I'm in the business to buy houses and to make a win, right? So I want to make a win. I want to make sure my numbers are right with you and tell you how I got to them, and you let me know if there's anything that you see that might not be right. I think I can't use 175 because I can't afford to. I hate saying I can't afford to do something. I don't want to wait 6 months to sell the property once I flip it.
That news to get that house did not sell. That house sold in less than 6 months.
So I have the MLS data here. It says
I'm telling you, that house sold in 6 months. Because I sat here and watched it right outside my picture window. Sold within 3-4 months.
okay. All right. So what I'll do is
It took the buyer at least 2 to 3 months to fix it because his crew kept quitting. His crew kept giving up and just walking out and never come back.
oh, so maybe he listed it while he was fixing it up. That would make more sense on that timeline. It is an exact replica of your house, but just fixed up.
Exactly. Bedrooms are on the left, mine are on the right.
Because Here's the thing. If I used 175 as fixed up price, then I would be much closer to your number. Give me a second.
And you see, what you don't see is that there was a big magnolia tree in front of that house too.
Yeah, it isn't an identical replica to your house. Like same exact
Yeah.
square footage, same year, everything. Now the time frame. Yeah.
Most of these houses on this block were cookie cutter houses.
Okay. Can you meet me in the middle? Closer to your middle?
Honey.
Do what?
I was talking to my husband.
Okay.
What would be closer to the middle? I said 85, 90. What would be closer to the middle? He said 50. What would be close? I said no already to the 50. What would be closer to our middle that we wanted to go?
And I'm covering closing costs. Let them know. That's your net number.
Closing costs and everything else. Okay, they're saying about 70.
I could do 70. I can make 70 work.
He can make 70 work. He can make 70. Other people had offered, I don't know if you do it, but other people had offered us some so we can move out sooner than later, and then closing do the rest. Being able to do at the same time. What is your offering on that one?
I'll lease it back to you, and you won't pay that month, that 30 days. So time's your biggest issue here, because if you don't have a mortgage on this house, if we close at $70,000, you're gonna have $70,000 in your bank account when we close. So time is what you need. So what we could do is
there's sentimental value to this house.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you what it is. My husband and his two brothers were raised in this house. My three sons were raised in this house. And my oldest son is years old. So there is a lot of sentimental value in here. And there is a lot of stuff in here. It is not the cleanest house on the block. I will tell you that, and I am not ashamed of my game. I have two bad knees, and I can't clean up my house like I used to. There is a lot of trash in here, and there is a lot of sentimental stuff in here that has to be packed up. Now, that being said, the packing is not the problem. I can get in there and I can pack my stuff in about 3 weeks, and I have a mover come and move it. But the problem is, in that time, I need to find a 2-bedroom apartment to move into. The biggest thing off of that is I need to get a car to find that 2-bedroom. That is the biggest thing on my block, is me with a car and that 2-bedroom.
Here's what I suggest. We do a lot of real estate deals. I suggest getting that 70,000. We close, get that 70,000, get your car. Hopefully you finance it and don't pay cash for it, but I'm not a financial advisor.
No, I'm not paying cash for it. I am financing it.
Great. Okay. So you get that 70,000 in your account, and then you go get the car, and you start looking for a place. 30 days is plenty enough time to find a good place.
But you said you would lease it back to us. So what would we have to pay you back for that 30 days?
So what I'm offering is nothing. It's still a lease back, but I'm offering you not to pay rent for that month.
Okay.
Which I think is fair.
He said that we accept his deal. Okay?
Awesome.
We close in however many days we want to close. The day we close, we get $70,000. He will lease it back to us for 30 days so we can pack up. I see those eyes whirling. Stop for a minute. He leases it back to us for 30 days. That gives us 30 days to pack up and get everything in order and be able to get the car and everything and go find an apartment and move. Okay? But he will not charge us anything for that 30-day lease. See what I'm saying? We stay in here. He's just going to grant us 30 extra days after closing to pack up and move. I explained that right?
You explained it perfect.
I told him about the AC. I told him about the solar panels. We just go from there. It's up to you. Now, you do have another guy going to call in about an hour with another offer. That's up to you. You want to put him for an hour later, but then you cutting into our favorite show.
I think I made y'all a pretty fair deal, and I'm giving you what you want. I'd love to do it with you.
I think I just said that for, you said your name was Travis, right?
Travis Wells, yes ma'am.
That's up to y'all too. Nay. Yeah, that's good. Huh, honey? I'm on. Just say that. Is it your time to talk? No. You just talk. I like talking, but I feel like my daddy rolling over in his grave right now. So how long do y'all want to close? If y'all want to go with Travis, let me know. So the one that calls in an hour, just say, never mind, we changed our mind. Okay. Travis, guess what?
The price is right.
I think so.
Awesome. It looks like Michael is the one on the deed. Do I need to put anybody else on this contract?
No, his name is the only one on the deed.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do, and I really look forward to doing business with y'all, and I appreciate y'all doing it with me. I'm going to send you a contract, and I'm even putting in here in other agreements, which we'll go over it. I'm going to send you a contract. I'd like to go over it. It's only 2 pages.
Okay.
I'm going to put seller will lease the property back for $0 for 30 days after closing.
I do have a question to ask you.
What you got?
Because I have been scared by some of the other amount offers that we got.
Okay.
Because even though they say as is, they start scaring me about, oh, they're going to come in and get people to come in and tell them what they want. It might change at closing. Please tell me you're not going to do that.
That can't happen. You have to agree to anything we do. So even if we did inspections and the roof was missing, and we're like, hey, what the heck? Like, you said it was new. And we're like, hey, we're going to have to put a new roof. It's going to cost us $8 grand. Can we do something about that? You could say, hell no. And you're right. Like, we'd be in a legally binding contract. Or if you said, you know what, there is a roof missing. Yeah, we'll come down $8 grand. That's about
Right.
all we could do there.
I can tell you when Hurricane Ida hit 3 years ago, the leak in the roof, we replaced the roof. Now I got to contact Possagen and see how we're going to get it to you, to get the contract from Possagen to you, from us to you. And I do remember that Possagen said that if you don't want the solar panels put up there, then maybe I still have time to cancel the situation. So you let me know. You want the solar panels.
No,
because they can be transferred whenever you sell it. Whenever you sell the property with the solar panels on it, then it's the buyer's responsibility to pay that $60-something a month after 8 months or whatever.
I probably don't, but let me get back with you on that. It only take me till Monday to let you know.
Okay.
What email should I send this contract to? Your email or Michael's?
Yes, my email.
Okay, let's see here. I am sending this right now. Let me know you get it.
Take my headache off my shoulder. I'm going to be crying for the next few days.
Just because the relief?
No, just because I sold my house.
Heck yeah. Alright, so I'm looking over this right now, and I'm going to send this to you right now. And just put these signature boxes in here, and we will be good. How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
Boring. We decided for the first time in 37 years, we decided not to cook a turkey dinner.
Y'all just wanted to hang out?
I was too stressed.
Yeah, I hope that changes. I just sent you the contract. Let me know if you got it, and we can go over it together.
It did.
All right. Once it opens, it's going to have a blue box in the top right-hand corner. You'll just hit Get Started. It's going to scroll you down to the bottom probably. You just scroll back up, because I want you to read it before you sign it.
No, I've learned my lesson on this one. And my daddy would come up out of his grave and shoot me if I didn't.
Good. That's why we're doing it. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll get the yapping, and you can just stop me with any questions.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, this contract for the purchase and sale of real estate, that's what this agreement is. Today is November 29th, 2024. Parties of the sellers, just Michael. Put that in there. Buyers, Exclusive Equity Corp, that is my company. Seller agrees to sell, buyer agrees to purchase. Subject property, 3411 Colorado Avenue. Legal description, I just got that right off of the tax roll. Copied and pasted off the tax roll.
Just got it.
All right. Purchase price $70,000. This is an all-cash transaction. This is net to seller, subject to prorated taxes. We pay all closing costs. All right.
Okay.
I put acceptance of today because I'm hoping you sign today.
I can tell you whenever it says here, the subject to prorated taxes, we're tax exempt.
Even better. That's awesome. All right. Closing as of, I put 12/29, so 30 days. Title company TBD. I'll pick a local one. Pictures and access. We will have to do inspections. I'm sure since you live there, you probably want us to make an appointment with you, so we will do that.
Wait, repeat that last part again?
We'll have to do inspections on the property, but we'll just make an appointment with you because I'm sure you don't want a lockbox for us to get in there. I'm sure you'd rather us make you an appointment because you live there, right?
That's fine. You can come on. We don't go nowhere.
Okay, perfect. That's even easier. Inspections, just like we talked, this contract is contingent upon inspections. Just as long as it's exactly what we talked about, we're good to go. Renegotiation based on condition. If the roof's missing, I'm gonna say, hey, look, we talked about this. And I'd try to renegotiate. If you said no, go kick rocks, then I'd have to kick rocks.
Okay.
Encumbrances, meaning there's no judgments, liens, anything like that would prohibit you from selling this property. Risk of loss, if God forbid something happened to the property while we were under contract to buy it, we wouldn't be able to buy it. Prorations, you already said you're tax exempt, so this doesn't really apply. Defects, house is being sold as is, where it is. Just like you said, it's in writing. You're selling it as it is, where it is, how it is. This isn't a signable contract. What that means is if we have a partner we wanted to assign it to and you still get your money, doesn't affect you at all. No judgments in line with the encumbrances paragraph. You don't have any judgments, liens, anything like that. It's going to prevent us from closing. The title company will let us know anyways. That's why we go through the title company. Possession. Once we close, we usually get keys, but I put other agreements underneath there. Seller will lease the property back for $0 for 30 days after closing. That way it's in writing, and we have it in writing. Governing law, this is Louisiana. And what this time of the essence thing is, we're all just going to do what we can do to get this thing to the finish line. I'm sure you want to get paid.
Right.
That is it.
That's it.
Then you just sign on the dotted line and we keep trucking.
Okay. You sure about this? Huh? Yes. Okay. Put your name on it. Okay. Okay, it's not letting me put my phone number on it.
That's all right. You could just click. The phone number's not necessary. I just put the necessary box. You just click the signature box and next.
There it is. Now I just gotta press continue. Almost done. I agree to be legally bound by this document. I guess it should be back to you.
All right, let's check it out here. I'll let you know. Let me refresh my page, and I got it. It's signed. Now you feel better?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to doing business with you. What is a good day? Because I know it's holiday weekend. What's a good day for me to schedule my inspection?
What day's a good day? See our doctor's appointment. Any day but the 2nd of December.
Okay. Any day but the 2nd of December.
Okay. The 2nd and the 3rd can't be. Doctor's appointment.
Not 2nd or 3rd. Perfect. All right. I will be in touch. My transaction coordinator's name is Trisha. She will be in touch as well. So we're going to be communicating with y'all through this thing so you know what's going on.
Okay.
Great. I look forward to doing this with y'all. How'd y'all like that? What y'all think? I told y'all, Facebook leads are badass. That lead log cost me $11. I'm gonna look at y'all's comments. I had this minimized because I was like talking to this lady. It was an emotional situation for her. So anyway, let's see. Edwin, what is up, brother? Abe, let's freaking rock, Abe. Joel, Wholetail for the win. How do you feel about our DFW market currently I love DFW, bro. You can sell the piss out of a 1% rental in DFW. Make a lot of money in DFW. If you get deals, here's my Wholetail formula. 70% minus repairs. But Wholetail there's nothing major wrong with it. That's a Wholetail. You should spend 10% on whatever you got to spend it on, closing and everything else. You should make a 20% margin. That being said, 15% margin is nothing to scoff at. I have a 15% margin right now. It's not as good as I wanted to do. I'm still making 30 G's. Not a bad freaking month. It used to take me a month and a half to make 30 G's at a W-2 job. So let's see, Joel, again, what is your buy formulas when making offers when doing Wholetail? That is what I do. Belated happy, yeah, Tommy, happy Thanksgiving, bro. Hell yeah. Tyler, you flexing on me? Huh? Good seeing you, brother. Thank y'all for jumping on here. That was a long ass call. I think you got what you asked for. I'll respond to these comments. And does anybody have any questions before I jump off of here? I do have some more leads, but I gotta run and do some stuff. I'll call them in a little while. By the way, I have a Wholetails group. If you want to join the group, DM me. It is a paid group. Alright? If you want to join it, DM me. I'm only going to be partnering with people in that group. Meaning I'm going to fund their deals. And we're going to split the net profits 50-50. But they're going to be Wholetail. Anyway, see y'all later.